as we proceed to seize the unknown. Breathing in the air of innocence, loving every second as I roll. Tasting with my eyes, it's like medicine. I don't think I'll ever go back home. It's a new world of endless purity. The future
Elbow. What? We're unmuted? Oh,
Yep, we're
shit.
unmuted. Alrighty, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second day of the semifinals. We go from one banger to another as we get first seeded Rubber Ducky team versus Natural Big Boys Club. I am Nikolai, joined here by the Echo One Trick, who has the pride of saying he was featured on a YouTube video, and
Hell yeah.
that is my boy Aiden. How you doing today, Mr. Chrono Break?
I am doing fantastic, Nikolai. How are you doing?
I'm definitely feeling better after yesterday. To be honest, I was honestly pissing my. I shouldn't be saying that on stream. Like I was literally peeing myself during half those games. Like those games were intense.
Yeah, gonna be honest, I didn't catch most of the game, of both the games, but I caught the end of the first one, and that one, like, I for sure thought you guys were just doomed. But, turns out you guys weren't. You guys, well, Mailbox rather, kind of clutched up there. I heard he did it the second game as well, but yeah, it was a good game, from what I saw at least. So
Hashtag ban Viego apparently isn't going to be a thing soon. So, but as we're gonna get into the underway, I don't. Are we showing draft? Okay. Okay, sorry,
hell
we're
yeah.
a little bit delayed on the draft as first three bands go against two mid laners too. They're picking on. They are picking on the side of RDT, so Edge the Owl is kind of getting a lot of his picks being banned away too. But the Shen's gonna be the first pick here, so obviously that's a huge takeaway from Shinoli. As the Vladimir hover, do you really want to play? Oh, and the Vladimir gets locked in.
Vlad, it's kind of crazy because Vlad's like not the greatest champion right now. They're definitely better late game scaly like champions to play. Like Cassin is, I think he's pretty underrated right now. Echo, yeah, I love Echo. But yeah, Cassin,
Yes.
he certainly can be viable, especially on a good player. But it really just comes down to can he snowball a little bit early game? Because if he can snowball, then it's going to be really hard to stop him because he's a very snowball champ. But I personally don't think he's the best right now. But he doesn't have a 0% win rate. He has like a high 40. So like he wins like game. He still wins games.
Yeah,
It's
he
just
still
not as
wins the
good as
games too.
normal.
As a Hecarim Senna are going to be locked in too, so the Rel does get picked up by RDT here. That's another Shinoli pick. I'm still surprised that they first picked the Shen and then they left the Vladimir open too. You could have honestly gone the Riven. We did see it competitively in the LEC where Whippo became Wide Whippo and just smurfed on everybody.
Yeah, I saw the highlights from that game. Riven mains are kind of crying because they had the E buff for just 2 weeks and now it's probably gonna get reverted again.
Well, you know what else is gonna get nerfed? Samir and Kaisa finally. Thank God, as we get the Vi lock in. Interesting enough, the Vi into the Hecarim matchup. So we're gonna definitely see that from both Conqueror and Aided.
Yeah, so both of those junglers, personally, I despise. Okay, Hecarim's my new permaban in ranked because he just feels like it feels unplayable to play against them. And Vi, like if she was played more, she'd probably be my permaban over Hecarim, but she's just not played as much. But her like early game damage is crazy, and I just got promoted in Valorant. Let's go, baby. Okay, I'm paying full,
on a
paying full
side
attention
note,
now.
on a
Yeah,
side note.
paying full attention now. All right, we're back. Vi, I think she does way too much damage for how much sustain she has early game because that the shield and the hail of blades damage is like disgusting. I despise that. And her gap close is nuts. Her ultimate post 6 is nuts, especially like if I'm trying to like ult as Echo because like most experiences are as I'm playing it because I can't ult while she's ulting me and like she goes through my stun and it's just I don't like the champ. But two OP picks against, well, in my opinion, two OP picks against each other. Hecarim for sure is OP, Vi not so much, but it's just more of a personal thing for me.
Yeah, definitely. As we're gonna see the Ezreal Vayne ban on the side of Natural Big Boys Club too. Interesting that they did want to ban the Ezreal as the Kaisa is hover too. So they're opting into the Senna Kaisa matchup for one above versus Dankim. Wait, what?
Oh, it's Senna support.
Is it? Oh,
gotta be.
holy God.
Okay, that surprises me, actually.
This is different because Zero Kills has never liked playing Jhin or against Jhin. He's hated that champion, and now he locks it here in game 1 of semis.
That's well, you know, it's opening game. They
It is.
they can limit test a little bit in game 1.
They are limit testing here too, because I know I've played Jin against him, and he hates playing against Jin in general too, just because of the amount of power. But going with a double marksman bot lane against Rel Kaisa as the Ornn is the final lock-in. So they really have. I really feel like Rubber Ducky team have a really good dive comp though. This could be scary if the NBBC doesn't play this right.
Yeah, you kind of you nailed it. RDT has a really good dive comp with Vladimir Pool and just Ornn in general. Also a lot of chain CC that they can have with Rel and Vi. But yeah, that's I really like both these comps actually. I like how they didn't pick. Well, so they picked Senna, but that's like that could be a flex pick because it could be support or ADC. And I like how they changed it. Or yeah, they changed it because I thought it was gonna be ADC because that's kind
I
of
would have.
meta
I
right
would have.
now.
I would have liked to see it more on the ADC side. That's the only thing I have too, and maybe go for a fasting composition. Maybe get another tank in there for the side of NBBC there, because you honestly could have gone any one of those, but I guess they wanted to go for a double marksman. But that should be fine though, because you have so much sustain in that lane too. Versus Kaisa Rel, like you can't out trade that unless Rel gets a stun off.
Yeah, and it's gonna be hard to because like Senna and Jin have such long range. It's gonna be really hard for Rel to get onto them. And Senna's range only gets longer as the game goes on. So I really actually do like the play that they did there. I honestly would have gone for. I think Malzahar's a good pick, but I think that Senna and Jin have enough like get the hell off me, like with their roots and stuff already. Especially if they're close range, it's really hard to like miss those. And I guess Malzahar is good into Vlad because Vlad can always pull those and stuff. But I would have liked to see. Never mind. I'm gonna leave as much echo bias out of this as I can. Never mind. Malzahar's fine. Malzahar's fine.
you,
I just want to see echo, man.
you have too much echo in your head. You need to get out and play
Too
some other
much.
champions.
Too much. I know. I do.
So this is going to be an interesting matchup because I think all week leading up to both semifinals, I mean, we saw Mailbox's Angels versus OTS yesterday, and one of the biggest matchups that we had in that game was kind of Minneapolis PD for OTS versus Evil Mailbox from Mailbox's Angels. You know, that was the kind of like the height matchup, and then because they're essentially arguably two of the top 5 junglers, now we have One Above and Shinoli versus Dark Queen Asuna and Zero Kills now going up against each other in a star-studded bot lane too. So what else can you, like, when you look at the draft, what else can you look and see and say, hey, we're gonna, you know, try to win through this lane?
I think you said it perfectly. I think it's gonna have to be bot lane. Bot lane's a very strong role in and of itself right now, and they have 2 very strong picks with the Kaisa and Senna, and the Jin there helps a lot as well. And Rel is also like pretty up there in the tier list as well. So like, it's gonna come down to the bot lane, I think. But at the same time, there is so much damage on both sides that like the bot lanes can just get blown up. Like Malzahar, all he has to do is get into range of Kaisa and press R, and then she's basically dead.
But
And
there is a lot of CC though. That's the issue.
Yeah, it is gonna be hard. It is gonna be very hard. But if Kaisa just goes crazy and just what's her ultimate called? Something instinct? Instincts onto the back line.
Killer
instinct. Yeah. If she killer instincts onto the back line, like that's an insta ult for Malzahar. I don't know why she would ever do that, but just in case. It'd be kind of troll. But yeah, the top lane is probably gonna be supporty for both sides. Shen has the long range ultimate. Ornn is really good for team fights. Hecarim probably gonna be looking for plays around bot lane. I think top lane's gonna be very farm heavy this game. I think mid will as well. Both scale very well. Malzahar and Vladimir. Although Vlad might be looking for that snowball with Vi. They could die very easily, like you said at the start of the draft. But I think the main carry is gonna have to come to the bot lane. And like, if we're going for strictly damage, then I gotta give it to NBBC just because of the Senna over the Rel. But the Rel has the peel, and like if
the engage as well too.
Yeah,
if
exactly.
Yeah, but they do have good backline access with the Hecarim and the Shen, so as we're going to be loading up shortly in a few minutes, it's coming down to the last semifinals. I mean, we saw NBBC last week. kind of upset luck of the draw. And the only reason why I say kind of upset, because a lot of teams, or a lot of people were kind of, you know, flipping back and forth between these two teams for both the NBBC and luck of the draw. But this week is a little bit tougher. They don't get to go up against, you know, the number 2 or the number 3 seed. They have to face the top seed, so that's already a lot of pressure.
Like on paper, Rubber Ducky team has the win just because of the rank, like not the rank, the leaderboards. Excuse me, the leaderboards and like the wins over the season. But you know, it is playoffs and it is league, and anything can happen in a best of 3. So it's going to be extremely exciting to see what happens here. And I believe we're going to go to a pause break. And may please confirm. But if we are, we will be back.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go take a pause
Yeah.
too, as we're going to be loading up onto Summoner's Rift shortly. So. Got my. Alrighty, and we're gonna be loading up onto Summoner's Rift here. Rubber Ducky team is on the red side, and we got NBBC Natural Big Boys Club over on the blue side.
Thumbs up.
We're good. We're good.
All right, so rune wise, everything looks pretty Oh, except there's a spellbook on Toro Rise
Yeah.
in the mid lane.
Yeah, there's two things I want to point out here. This the spellbook and the glacial, or not the glacial augment, but the barrier on Star Queen Asuna. There's no exhaust, no ignite.
Yeah, that's I wouldn't have expected the ignite, but I think exhaust would have actually been pretty good here for Vi and Vlad. But it just goes for the the shield rather than the damage reduction. So an interesting take, but maybe it'll turn out pretty well. We'll have to see.
Yeah. The storylines are set. Rubber Ducky team, they win. They get to face LP Bandito one more time because Bandito used to be on Rubber Ducky team before being picked up by Mailbox's Angels. And NBBC, they want to win. One, because I'm pretty sure they want to complete the Cinderella run, but two, they've been losing a lot of scrims to Mailbox's Angels, so I'm pretty sure they definitely want some form of revenge against that team.
Yeah, for sure. 5 beating a 1 seed is always hype. Like March Madness will tell you that. It's always hype. And it looks like the junglers are going to start on the opposite side of the map from each other, so we're not going to see any crab scuffles. Excuse me. I don't think, unless something spicy happens. But
Interesting. But the Senna Jin are already going to get the early trade down. Rel's already at half health. That jump didn't really do much.
Yeah, that's kind of. I think that's how the lane's gonna go. Really. I think Shinoli's gonna try to look for an engage, but she just can't get to them because of the.
Oh,
the
but
range
August
there.
was trading on the top side. There goes the stun of the Deadly Flourish down, but the heal will be popped as well too. The Ignite does go down for Shinoli. That's already going to be the Dark Harvest stack over for 0 kills, and they're just going to be trading summoners across the board. 2 for 1. You both blow heal, but the Ignite goes down as well.
Yeah, it looks like it. And it looks like Shinoli's actually making the lack of range work for her. So yeah, it's they actually came out ahead in that trade, I think. Well, now they didn't, but like right after it, they seemed to be winning that, and I think they actually could have gotten a kill on Star Queen Asuna.
Yeah, but
kept going for it.
But Asuna still has the barrier, so I don't think. Yeah,
I forgot about that already.
I don't think that they would have been dead already. So there's two things I want to keep a point on. Is going to be the Shen ulti for NBBC, and actually the stacks. Because if we think about it, Jin already has 1 Dark Harvest stack, already going to get 2 right there. So his laning phase might be a little bit easier once he does go for the Gale Force. As we're going to see an early gank here. Here comes the Malzahar being ganked. That's a buy going in. The Halo Blades is doing work. Going to be flashing over too. First Blood does go over to Edge to Ow, and he's going to be getting away with the Phase Rush. That's going to be the Hecarim also going away. Brrr, no, actually nothing. That teleport was honestly as horrible as all my homework assignments this past week, but they're just going to be chasing them away from the mid lane turret. First Blood does go over to Rubber Ducky team though.
I actually disagree with you about the TP there. I think the TP was necessary, or else Conqueror dies there as well, because they saw him TP mid lane, and the reason why they backed up, because they win that 2v1 all day, but they don't win that 2v1. So I actually like the TP. It was a really safe TP. And you don't really lose much for it, because he just walks back to the top and gets the what's remaining of the wave as the scuffle is kind of breaking out here at the top.
Yeah, Ornn forgot that Shen can shield himself from most damage, but the teleport will not be used mid lane, so Kitaro still has a teleport though. The flash is down, but the flash is still up for the Vladimir, but Ada did blow the flash. It's a 1-for-1 for the summoner, but it was for the kill. And it was a little bit greedy, because there's wards on that bot side of the map right now.
I think kills early on are pretty important, especially if you can get it onto the Vlad. Like I was saying, the snowball for Vlad, if he can get that, he's gonna be crazy.
Oh, he missed the minion. I'm sorry, I had to commentate on that. He missed the minion.
At least it wasn't a cannon though. A lot of cannons I've missed in Solo queue this year. It's crazy. It's absolutely abysmal.
But
Anyway, the Ocean Drag is gonna be the first drag up for up on the Rift, I guess. No team has taken it yet, so we're not gonna get an Ocean Soul this time. Maybe we'll get a spicy Fire Soul, but
Oh, that's already some good trading going down by the Ornn, and Vladimir just able to step up because they can't do anything yet as Phase Rush does get procced, but ooh, Malzahar has definitely got to be careful here. He's already half health, and the Vladimir is really close to level 6 already, so he's about 5 minions from 6.
Taking a lot of damage from the Space Age, though. That was a fun champ, by the way.
And not the Magic Johnson kind, so
Yeah, right.
that's a bad joke. It's a bad joke, but it's not bad at the same time. So
Right.
they're gonna be going for this early dragon here. They do have the teleport coming in from Kitaro, but remember, also this is where the teleport comes in, useful from half a night here, as the Rel's gonna be diving into the back line, and this is gonna be the barrier already popped by the setup. Vladimir's got the ultimate down. Blue team does get the dragon though, and there's already going to be 2 kills for the side of Rubber Ducky team. That's 3 kills. Here comes 4, a double kill for Edge Diao as the Ornhorn does come out too. That's going to be 4 for 0. They do lose dragon.
Wow, okay, so in the middle of that fight, I'm thinking, oh shit, I just ate my words, right? Because 4v5, but Shen actually did have the level 6, so he was able to TP there anyway. But regardless, like, Rubber Ducky team comes out on top big time, aside from not getting the dragon, but like, they're up like over 2,000 gold already, 7 minutes into the game. Like, that's a really, really good start, especially for a snowball like comp like Vi and Kaisa and Vlad. Like, that's exactly what you want. They're in a pretty good spot right now.
Already at 302. Vladimir does already get the Hextech Alternator and the Blasting one, so he's already really close to that rocket belt right there too. Malzahar still behind, only has the tier and the amp tone, so this is going to be big here for the side of RDT. Can they snowball the early lead that they have? Already almost close to 3k gold lead.
Yeah, this is Vladimir is sitting pretty right now. He is actually winning in the CS game because there's a wave crashing at his tower right now. Yeah, he's winning in CS. He has 3 kills, 2 assists, 300 gold bounty. Yeah, he is loving life right now, and this is the 49% win rate Vladimir doing work right now. Like, because like I said, Vladimir, like, I don't think he's meta right now at all. But like, if he snowballs and starts to get ahead, then he totally can carry games. Because like that's what Vladimir does, late game scaler. But at the same time, he's kind of like Bane, like where if you get a few kills early, you can just run over the enemy team. It looks like that's what he's trying to do against Kitaro right now. Looks like there's a...
And what is heck of... Oh, the Vi ultimate does come down though, and here comes the Malzahar ultimate on top of it. I don't think... Can Hecarim get out of it? He uses the Ultra Shadow. Oh, he's able to trade the 1-for-1 so far too, as Half a Night will be getting the kill. But it's a 3v3. The Ghost is popped though. Vladimir doesn't have an ultimate, but they're just running down the Malzahar right now. They do a lot of auto. Malzahar does have to flash away too. Shen, oh, can he live long enough? He also has to flash out too. Oh lord, and that's gonna be more shields coming down, but Half a Night gets a kill in return, so it's a 2-for-1 overall.
Yeah, Vladimir still with the 100% winner. If he had flash, he definitely could have killed Kitaro there as well. Luckily, he did not for Kitaro. But really good roam by Ornn to come down there.
Definitely too, and you talk about 100% win rate, he's also got 100% KP.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. I meant KP, yeah. Sorry. I'm a little rusty.
He does have 100% win rate. I was quickly looking through some of the games that I have at least been able to see, and he's only been played twice, and he has a 50% win rate. He's lost one, and he's lost one and won one.
Okay, well, that's...
And they were both by Lamar Jackson fan, actually.
Interesting.
Okay. So maybe they learned something from the Lamar Jackson fan club, who knows. But small CS lead over 4-0 kills.
Yeah, I think the bot lane for NBC is doing pretty well right now. They're just farming, scaling up, although it's unfortunate that Kaisa does have a kill over Jin. But nothing that they can't really work around as long as they just avoid the Rel engage. And the Rift Herald is also up. I think that's going to be the next play here.
Yeah, that's the lost chapter. Malzahar still has to be scared with the fact that already Magic Stork Shoes has been built by the Vladimir. So, gonna see some damage. And the first pick Vladimir for Rubber Ducky team working out really well too. So I don't know if they didn't expect that or if they were just kind of maybe hoping for another pick. Because we did see him on the Silas and mostly on the Fizz and a few other unique little picks, but nothing out of the ordinary too. Malzahar is already half health too, as the Vi ultimate will be coming in too. They're just gonna dive onto it, and that's a dead Kitaro. That's already a 305 Vladimir with the 214 Vi, that's scary enough. And here comes the Rel dive, a 2-man as the ultimate will be going down, but there's going to be diving onto the bot side as the teleport will be used by Edge the Owl. The Shen ultimate also goes down too, so they use 2 ultimates. 3 ultimates now as the curtains are called.
Oh, Vladimir's still looking for stuff though. Maybe?
Maybe.
It's 5 in November.
Ooh. A step closer and Kaisa would have just probably said GG in all chat with that kill, but yeah,
Really good
3
TV
ultimates for no kills.
Yeah, really good TV by Vladimir. I bet if Vlad doesn't TV, that they just go ahead and go for the dive.
Yeah, they honestly could have tanked it long enough. They did have the Senna ultimate still up there. Ooh, and more trading. They're just constantly trading back and forth, even when they're behind as the Orn headbutts the wall. We won't talk
This is a
about it.
battle. This is a battle up in the top lane. But on the bot side, there is an Inferno Dragon up right now, so we're not gonna have a spicy soul. But
It better not be Cloud Drake. If it's Cloud Drake for a Rubber Ducky team, then they benefit so much from it too. As
they do.
wait, did that actually proc the shield?
Does what? Autos? Auto attacks?
Does auto attacks proc the shield?
I think it does, yeah.
That is so busted. I thought it was CC spells.
No. It's all spells. And I think I'm pretty sure auto attacks do it as well. I played against a handful of Mazahars.
Oh, you know what? It's because he does have the empowered auto attack from the Hextech Alternator.
Oh, could be.
Could be.
Certainly could be. But Dragon's getting started up here. All members, well, no, 44 for now.
No, that's gonna be the teleport from Half and He already has it up too, so he's gonna be able to join this fight right now. Shen has to walk across the map for this one. And they're going to get Dragon number 2 here, 12 minutes of the game. Will they be fighting for it, though? They do have the Vladimir knocked out of the way. Red team does get the Dragon here. Here comes the engage. Oh, look at that engage from the Rel and the Vladimir. That's already going to be 1, 2, 3. And is it going to be a flash forward? Yes. Oh, Hecarim just missed the onslaught of shadows and the Rel. It's a chase of the Ponies Express and a double kill for the Vladimir. Oh, that engage just made me so fucking
A little bit of taunting going down there from Aiden, but like.
Oh my god, that was a beautiful 3-man Rel ultimate into the Vladimir ultimate just to get good kills. The Kaisa got 2 now on the board, and this is probably going to be first tower of the game, assuming that they can defend it. Here comes the curtain calls just to keep them off of it too. There goes the Shen taunt as well too, and they're just going to be getting a lot. Oh, the tower won't kill the Orn though. He's still alive.
It walks out barely. Just about, well, I don't know how much health that is on the Orn. It's probably more than an Echo's entire health bar. But, yeah, that was a really good fight at the Dragon for RDT. And right now, like, everything is going their way. Aside from not getting the first Dragon, like, this is exactly where they want to be right now.
This is one of the biggest. Yeah. This is one of the biggest issues they had during the regular season, during their kind of slump during the regular season, was just their lack of macro sense. It almost felt like they were trying to force plays when they didn't need to. They have a really good comp, but right now you have a 507 Vladimir with 100% kill participation. He's he's almost got a 3k gold lead on Kitaro.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like, the gold difference is like incredibly big. Like
it's not even that big of a difference in bot lane. It's only about a 500 bot lane difference.
Yeah, it's mainly coming from top and mid.
Mid, yeah. Jungle does have a 700 CS advantage, or not CS, gold advantage. Can you imagine a 700 CS advantage? Like,
that'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy too. As the Rift Herald will be placed over in mid, so this should be first tower. So despite everything else that's gone their way or against them, they still get first tower, which will open up the map for potential dives.
Yeah, it's just opening up the map a little bit, like you said. It also allows them to crawl back with the gold. Just a tad. It's under 5,000 now, which I think it was. I think it was a little more than that just a few minutes ago. But it looks like
oh, here comes the Mazohar, and that's gonna be the ultimate coming out on the Shen too. Oh my God, Aiden just pops him, and here comes the ultimate down. That's gonna be the double taunt. There goes the first shutdown. There goes another kill, and that's Shinoli going down, so they trade 2 for 1. Aided does get the kill and pops the ultimate. Oh, they gotta be so careful, Jin. And that's gonna be the ultimate coming out of here. Comes Vladimir. Holy God! That is disgusting. That should be illegal. It's a triple kill over for the Vladimir as Half a Night does get the top tower and
Wow, that
Joined-
was crazy.
joined a little bit late, but it doesn't matter if you join late when you can still do that to the carries and Vladimir's still chasing.
I was expecting them to all die there, or at least the two bot laners, but not that quickly. Like they kind of got popped. And that just comes from like the one item Vladimir already. Still, oh, he doesn't have 100% KP anymore. Unfortunate.
Boo. See, they didn't wait for him. See, now they lose
Yeah.
because no 100%.
Sad.
So now 3 towers are taken across the board during that play, and what is Kitaro doing? And here goes the ultimate down onto. There's just multiple amounts of CC right now too, but Kitaro finally gets on the board with his first kill. So I guess the ultimate does work out too with the. Oh, here comes the curtain calls and 0 kills. Nicely done. 1 shot is only needed. He doesn't need the 4th one. So that's 2 for 0.
Yeah, that looked a little sus at first. I didn't really know what Kitaro was doing, but he had his team there to back him up, and they end up getting 2 kills for it, and it goes over to the 2 carries. So not bad overall at all. You can get free kills like that. Like they'll take them all day of the week. Or any
Look
day
at
of
the
week.
look at the vision right now for RDT prior to the sweep out from NBBC. They're just they had a pink. They saw the pink ward in the mid bush over by bot side river.
Yeah, and
It's still there. Oh no, it's being cleared out.
Yeah.
But it was there for like 16 years.
right. You're gonna love this. Guess what soul it is.
I am not looking at the dragon map right now. Actually, I'm.
It is Cloud Soul.
We had one yesterday, and you know what happened? The team with Cloud Soul lost.
Ooh. Well, Cloud Soul is I think it's actually the worst performing soul, I guess. Like,
It's Mountain Soul that has the highest win rate. But and with this composition, the only thing you really need Cloud Soul is for the buy and for the Vladimir. It kind of feels like everybody else doesn't really. Although you could argue for Rel and Ornn though, but you would have rather preferred the Mountain or the Ocean Drake because that Vladimir being tanky or being able to sustain healths in these long extended fights are just going to be massive.
yeah, I think like you said, Cloud Drake doesn't really matter for RDT, but it's just better than NBBC having it because you know the Shen wants to ult all the time. The Malzahar has an instant lockdown button, and Senna's long range ultimate can change fights around like with.
Oh yeah.
So it's better to just like keep them away from it or keep them off of it, and they don't even want to give them any ult CDR.
62 soul stacks right now. So has additional 46.5 AD, has extended 75 range. So they're getting there. They're getting to that late game point. 0 kills, does have 8 stacks on the Dark Harvest.
Yeah, the late game is their best option right now because Vladimir, although he scales, he won't get like if they can slow the game down, he won't get stronger like comparatively, and like
Yeah.
eventually he will like he won't quote fall off, but everyone else will catch up to him. If they
Well,
can-
you also have to remember Kaisa doesn't do well in the late game, especially into a tank-like composition that you have from the side of NBBC in a sense, where you can't really burst out a single target assassin unless they all just mess up their coordination. So
Yeah.
we'll definitely
it's-
see.
Yeah, or if it's like a pick in the side lane or something. But yeah, and they also have like the Malzahar ult, just like outplay button, boom, and then she's dead. But the
6K
Baron is gonna be up in about 30 seconds. That's gonna be the next fight here. It looks like the RDT's already getting set up for it.
Yeah. 6K gold lead right now, 16-5 and he kills.
Yeah, they've kept this gold lead about the same for past like 4 or 5 minutes, which is what they need to do. They need to slow the game down. They need to not fight, but they're gonna have to fight.
Oh, but the Shen is not definitely slowing down. Ooh, that's a big miss on the Rel ult, or on the Rel stun, but that Deadly Flares needs a wider hitbox. I'm sorry.
No. Do you see the range on that thing? That's crazy. What do you mean?
The range isn't even that bad. It's
No.
You wa-
It's not bad. It's too good. It's not bad. It's way too long. That thing's crazy. I don't know. You probably know ADC better than I do. I just want Echo buffs, man. That's all I care about.
Echo is already strong. What are you talking about? But the Baron will be started up, as he just mentioned here, too. They do have the Vladimir teleport, too. They do get the pink ward down in the back of the Baron pit. But right now, Conqueror is slowly going. Here's going to be the first teleport coming in from the Malzahar, too. The Vi will be ulting onto the Jhin, too. That should be the kill. One of us does kill Star Queen Asuna, but there goes a shutdown onto the Vi as well. So that's going to be a 1-for-1.
Kills, you're so dead.
Oh, you're so... Oh, my... That was not even fair! And the Rel is just slowly keeping it, the Hecarim away, and that's going to be the double kill. Here comes the Malzahar ultimate, but Ornn, I thought you were going to miss the headbutt there, buddy, but does get the kill onto Kitaro, so that's going to be a 4-for-2, so...
Yeah, I kept eyes on Vladimir that entire fight. He TP'd far enough away to where they didn't know that he was TPing. Like, they had no idea that he was TPing. And so it was a good ward by RDT in general, and it was a good like heads up play by HDL to TP to a spot where they wouldn't be expecting it, which is behind.
Yeah, definitely. You think 0 kills was literally just in his comms, just thinking like, oh,
wait,
this guy. He's like, man, we can turn around this fight, and all of a sudden you just see Vladimir just pop up from behind you, just like, ah, crap.
Yeah. Pretty much, like I imagine, like that's what was going through my head. I'm like, oh no, 0 kills, no. But yeah, it started off as a good fight for MVC with the pick. I think they got on, I forget who it was, but they got a pick early, and then the 5v3 is like always really good, but they just weren't expecting the Vladimir like at all because they knew that he just backed, or that he wasn't in the area because he was just bot lane. But like they must have just they didn't track the TP timers.
And Asuna didn't even use any of the summoner spells from last fight. Still has the flash and the barrier up. The ghost is up for 0 kills. The flash is up for 1 above.
Yeah, I think
August will be topside. Does have the Stand United and the teleport. Can be used in the next fight too, as they're gonna just try to. Oh, it is complex. Oh, it's complex. Okay. So news. Okay, so he is on a secondary account, that's why. Or he's on another account, so... It is complex. And this is just Dragon number 3, so it's not the end of the world, but... Hecarim's already half health.
This is honestly, like, this could be the fight that determines the game right here, because like if RDT or MBBC gets wiped, then they can just they can end it because they have a wave pushing mid.
Yeah, they do. It's slow pushing too. That's what's so scary about it. Here comes the Ornhorn, and that's gonna be the stun over too. The ultimate, the curtain calls. Oh my God, the Vladimir's just into that fight already. As Aiden's gonna get the first kill of the fight onto Kitaro. This use the ultimate on the Hecarim. He's gonna get the double kill. That's double kills across the board. Also for the Vladimir. Edge Diao is just putting on a performance, and the Shin has a flash out will taunt away. Yeah, that's gonna be a 4 for nothing. The Ornn is still alive, so they can go for Cloud and they can go for Baron too if they wanted to.
Yeah, that should be the play. I know I said that they could end, which they could theoretically, but I think the Baron is safer play here, and they can always just end later because I think these fights are just gonna go one direction, and there's not much that NBC can really do at this point because the snowball is just way too large.
I was gonna make a joke about One Direction, but I don't know anything about One Direction, so as they're gonna be starting up the Baron here.
I have my ear off. My pizza's coming. I'm waiting for the door knock. Unless it was already. But yeah, so Baron's being caught up right now. Here, I'll switch there. Baron should be taken, which is taken. The goal lead is now extended to over 10,000, and I think like unless this game goes 40 minutes long, I don't think there's much that NBBC can really do here.
Did complete the Forge Fire Crest, so that is on. Who uses? So he upgraded his own item. So Half a Night upgraded his item first, of course. I think that's the plan. 3011. Can we talk about Half a Night and half of the ultimates that he's actually placed down? That they were really good. Like that last one, kind of forced the Jhin to get off of his curtain calls there, in that dragon fight, which kind of gave time for Vladimir to access that back line with the plant and just go from there too. So he's having a really good performance. But yeah, the man of the hour is Edge the Owl.
For sure. But like you're talking about, these fights are being played super well. So everyone's like creating a diversion basically for Vladimir, because Vladimir, like Echo, he doesn't want to engage like head on. He wants to come in at an angle, usually from the side, like to where he can get on the carries very easily, which he did in that last fight. He blast coming over and boom, the carries are dead just like almost instantly. And
Yeah.
they're playing these fights super duper well. I don't even know if they're like meaning to do it, but they're just playing them very very well.
Yeah, definitely. And we talked about that it could have been a battle of the bot lanes, but it's not really feeling like that.
Yeah, it's not. Which kind of
Like
sucks.
one above was the top ranked player in the league, according, you know, to whoever to I don't know what system rating system it
Uh-oh.
is. Oh, Azarel's gonna be engaging in. Does Azarel just die here? Yeah, it does die to Star Queen Asuna too. This could be the fight you were talking about earlier.
Ooh.
Shut down, just go over to the Jin. And he does have the curtain call, so why are you curtain calling right there? But it doesn't even matter. Oh my god, a double shutdown for the Jin. That was literally a tilter of an ult, but they just turned around 4 for 1.
That was wow. Okay, so there's some life. NBC has some life, and I will be right back. Give me one moment, guys. So sorry.
Oh, oh my god. So we're gonna be talking a little bit about the gold lead now. It's ballooned down over to about the 8K gold lead right now, and Zero Kills is back in the game. He's got double shutdown. Is halfway completed on what I'm assuming is going to be IE. He does have the BF sword advantage right now too, and Kaisa will be going for the Phantom Dancer as she does have the Zeo with the long sword. Cloud is up in a minute and a half.
Pizza secured. All right, back to that fight. That
Oh,
was
so that was
okay,
an interesting fight.
I really, really, really thought that Rel ultimate would just like turn into a Vladimir one shot, but Nazar saved the ultimate for Vlad, and like he couldn't get any damage off before he was just blown up, because although Vlad does a lot of damage, he is very squishy.
Can't do anything if you're CC'd, and that's a double shutdown going over to both to both of Zero Kills. He got both big shutdowns onto the Ornn, onto the Vladimir, as we're gonna be seeing another fight. Oh my god, look at the damage on that already, and there's gonna be the Zanya's Hourglass already too, so that was already a huge saver. One above two is already gonna get the first kill of this fight, and they're just slaughtering everybody right now. And that's gonna be the Kaisa just running through 1 and 2, the double kill, and that's gonna be the game here, 28 minutes into the game.
Yeah, unfortunately for MVC, they showed some signs of life, but they weren't able to really turn like
They
that
couldn't-
fight
they-
into something else, because they used. I think it's because let me finish real quick. I think they used their too many cooldowns on Vladimir, and he ended up even living, like staying alive. But at this point, like one above's already like scaled, and Vi's so super big. So yeah.
Yeah,
Just,
3 items on the Kaisa, and that's definitely game. It doesn't matter if Conqueror and Star Queen Asuna are up, but they're gonna be trying to play the base defense right here. I don't know if you can do it. Oh, there goes one shutdown already. There's 2 kills. I don't think you can. There's gonna be the taunt right there. Can they? Yes, they will end the game. Oh, that was so close. That could have been bad.
Thank you, Riot, for fixing that bug, so we can actually see the end of the game. Appreciate ya.
Finally.
Well, yeah. Okay, so NBC falls short. Where do you think that the problems originated for that game? Like, obviously it was the Vladimir, but like, could they have done it could they have played differently? Do you think?
I think if you get a different support pick, and it honestly felt like they were just playing on the back foot, and their execution just felt a little bit off in that sense of scenario. But I want to kind of ask you for your breakdown. I mean, the damage charts don't even equate to anything large. Like 18,000 from the Vladimir and almost 19,000.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it was pretty even across the board mostly. I mean, it just felt like in a sense that they just fed early, got a few lucky fights, but they weren't able to pull it out.
yeah. Well, okay, so we can talk about the game once we come back, but we're actually gonna take a little bit of a break now before game 2 starts. So stay tuned. We got game 2 coming up, and RDT is leading the series 1-0 right now. Stay tuned, guys.
Valentine's Day edition. Alrighty, and welcome back as we're gonna be shortly loading up to game 2 with the draft as Rubber Ducky team is up 1-0. Rubber Ducky team will be blue side this game as they were red side last game. And Aiden, the big question is, what does NBBC have to do to win game 2?
Well, they need to have an actual support, I think. I think Senna is an okay support, but in this meta, I think she does a lot better as AD carry. I think that like we talked about this a little bit after like during the pause, but I think Alistar would have been really good. I agree with you there. And actually, holy shit, draft's going.
Yeah, so
Flying
we already going to see the Darius and the Shen ban on both sides. The Shen is definitely a take away from Shinoli again. They tried to do it in game 1, but it didn't work out successfully as the Fizz will be the second ban for red side, as Seraphine is also banned away too. A good flex pick and a really strong champion this meta for sure. We're going to see what RDT wants to ban for the last one. There's a lot of picks up as the Olaf will be banned out, followed by the Silas. So different variations with the bans, and Rubber Ducky team blue side pick 1. What do they pick here?
I think it's safe to pick a jungler or a top laner or a flex pick. Flex pick would be cool. Pantheon would not be a bad pick at all. But yeah, RDT actually banned the same as last time. NBC just switched up the Shen, or the Nunu with the Shen, I guess. But guess what's open? The Vladimir's open.
The Vladimir is open, and then will they pick the Nunu? I really don't know about the Nunu pick, and this is what's going to be interesting. Is that I don't generally feel that Nunu is as strong of a champion as it was in prior patches.
You know, I have to agree. Along with well, okay, so they did ban Olaf, which is, I believe, Nunu's biggest counter.
Okay, Graves is, yeah. Graves Kaisa.
Going for straight damage, are we?
Wow, they really want to take the fight into the mid lane. 0 kills will be picking up the Kaisa, taking that away from One Above, who really popped off in that last fight. That last fight really showcased why he is kind of considered one of the top 5 AD carries in the league.
Absolutely, and it's a very
and then the Vladimir gets picked up again,
God.
so they're going with the same Rel Vladimir combo. We saw it a few times where it just looked disgusting, as we did talk about it. The Alistar is picked up for Star Queen Asuna. I really think that's his best champion by far in terms of supports. It allows him to play that aggressive style. They really would need to win the 2v2 bot lane to take pressure off of mid and top.
For sure. I like this draft a lot better already for NBC. Kaisa has the shield, so she doesn't get one shot as quickly, and Alistar has the peel against the Vladimir. So yeah, I like already. I like NBBC's draft better than their first game, but hopefully they don't throw it. But as of now, it looks pretty alright. And RDT looks pretty much the same, just a different jungler.
They do ban the Yone still, and the Ezreal will get banned. I'm really surprised that they're prioritizing the Ezreal ban too, because I do know that it was played in yesterday's game. But it just has... Against Kaisa, Alistar, though, it's... It must be a result from scrims, because there's no way they would... Unless they just don't want to deal with the mobility of Ezreal, as the Vayne does get locked or banned out as well too. So that's another that pick is going to be huge throughout playoffs.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure of this. It's purely going off of the bans, but one above's preferred champion maybe Ezreal, which they might try to be getting him off of comfort along with the Vayne. So it could just be trying to force him on something that he's not as comfortable with. Which the Jhin and the Senna are both open.
He does have 23 games on it, so he does have 23 games on it this season. As the Orianna does get locked in too, so a lot of wombo combos there.
Yeah, I really like the Orianna pick. I think it's better into Vladimir than Malzahar is. Also scales very well with the Alistar, and just scales well in general.
Yeah, he has a 43% win rate with Ezreal though. That's the thing.
Interesting.
So it's his best champion is the Seraphine with a 75% win rate,
which makes sense. That's probably why RDT banned it. Wait. One above's? No. Keitaro's. What am I saying? Sorry, we're talking about different.
But the Jhin will get locked in though as the Ornn rounds out the composition. This is draft and BBC should still win. Because if you look on the side of RDT, who's their damage dealer outside of Jin and Vladimir?
It's
If the
gonna
Vladimir or the Jin dies, they don't have that much damage source right now. They're basically playing the protect the carry comp, but on the side of NBBC, you have a lot of. Oh my god, are we gonna see Assassin Volibear?
No, there's no way. I think we're just gonna see the typical tank.
It's a joke because yeah.
Well, I mean, we could see it. AP volley, but
Well,
with
it's not really the AP volley. It's the fact that Volibear just like does a crap ton of damage.
oh yeah,
And
we
especially against the Jin, if they focus everything on the Vladimir and then Volibear just jumps on the Jin, then Jin has nowhere to run and nowhere to hide essentially. You also
Sure.
have the Kaisa, and you also have the Graves that can ult, if he's on the side of the team fights or whatnot.
certainly could be. They already have their tank and front line and engage really with Alistar, so we totally could see some damage out from the Volibear,
But if it's anything like the last game, it should be a little bit of a safer lane for the Orianna, because Orianna does definitely play safer into the Vladimir. Sure, that's not as killable, but essentially you do get the shield. You can always max E if you want to play like that, and soak up a lot of that damage if you wanted to. But right now, unless the Vladimir pops off again, Kitaro has to play safe. Otherwise, Vladimir's just gonna go on a rampage like he did in the last game, and I really want to see how they're gonna be playing this lane, because Zero Kills needs to step up a bit, and so does Kitaro. I think those are the two players that need to step up a bit, because we talked about it a little bit before the draft, that they need to, win the bot lane, and then Kitaro doesn't have to, be in this back foot setting where he's 1-5 and already, the enemy mid laner is 6-0-7, and already far ahead of gold, because he was at 1.4k ahead of gold.
yeah, I going or contrary to what I said in the first game, in which I said the win will probably come through bot lane. I think that it's gonna come through mid like it did last game, but it's not like I guess it kind of can be kills, but it's really just following. Like if Kitaro can follow Edge the Owl, then the fights are even numbered, then it's gonna be hard for Vladimir to do much with the shockwave and the shield and the slow that Orianna has. So she has to be sure to not use the TP until Vladimir does. Like they need to match the TPs, and they have to keep fights even if they can. I think that's how they win.
Definitely too. And if you look at the late game composition, I mean, you kind of have the Jin, Vladimir, and the Ornn for the side of Rubber Ducky team, but on the other side, you do have a few tank-ish killers for NBBC. But NBBC's their problem is this, that if they get to super late game, Kaisa just falls off. She can't rip through a Vladimir Ornn. And that's gonna be the tough thing about it.
You're the ADC man, so you probably know more than me. But I think that Kaisa actually scales very, very well. Maybe it's just me, but in my games, she does way better late game than she does early mid. Like if the games go that long. But,
she used to do a little bit more late game, but as of right now, she's still kind of like the perennial mid game team fighter, because most games on average are about 25 to 30 minutes. But here's the thing though, with the shift in the meta right now, I really think the late game team fights are better. So I think you're going to actually see Jin, you're going to see Vayne, you're going to see Twitch, and Tristana, with possibly, I'm going to call this Jinx.
Ooh, okay, hot take. Well, we're going to go pause for now. Interesting draft coming up though. Game 2 for RDT versus NBBC. Will RDT end it here, or will NBBC try to push to a game 3? We'll see. 3 minutes. Stay tuned. a good conversation, but let's try not to dwell on it. All right, we're back, everybody. Welcome to game 2 of RDT versus NBC. We got a spicy one in our hands.
Yeah, we're good.
Yep. All good, Mr. Enemy. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you.
Now we want to point out that Conqueror is running the Ignite, and they are pinging for an early invade.
RDT?
No, NBBC. NBBC is looking for that 5-man invade.
Oh.
Aiden, is this gonna be the good? I'm gonna ask you here: is this good or bad?
I no comment, I guess.
Wait, are they gonna be seen? They're gonna be seen by Tower.
That was sus. I don't know why.
That was interesting. They do. All 5 members will get scouted by the ward. That invade was not good at all.
No harm, no foul, I guess.
But they look at the ward visions though. But they are gonna go for a, possible. Oh, this is so cheeky.
What are you seeing?
So they're starting topside. Think about, there's no wards on topside.
So you think that and RDT thinks that Graves is starting bot side, so he's gonna path top.
So here's what I'm assuming. If they're looking at it, because they see the ward down, so they might be saying, hey, we might start. No, they do know he's topside though. But that gives vision of the Nunu though. So as soon as Nunu crosses into the jungle, they'll know where he's at. Which means they can play passive and not worry about any ganks. I mean, if that ward, let's be honest, if that ward was not there on the blue side over where the red buff is, you can honestly argue that they could have thought it was a vertical jungle or anything else like that, and Graves could have possibly maybe done a cheeky little 3-buff start, but that's not the case here early. Oh, this is what I'm talking about though. Level 2 on level 2, but the Vladimir is out of position, is the wrong way. That's gonna be the flash going down for Vladimir, does run. But that's an early gank already by Conquerors. We're gonna be seeing fighting on the top side. Ornn will be losing some health, but the Volibear seems to be doing slightly better than the Shen Ornn matchup.
A little bit, yeah. That the Vladimir cooldowns for Flash is definitely gonna be something to look at because he Conqueror definitely wants to invade or not invade, gank there again. But let's
oh, and then the route. Oh, there's gonna be the route. Oh, great combo there, kind of.
I think it was good.
The heal was blown though. That's the thing. The heal was blown, and that's big. And this is what I was referring to. They're already invading, looking to get this red buff. So they're gonna possibly 3-buff this Nunu. Wow. This is the more aggressive style that I wanted to see earlier last game, honestly.
Yeah, that was really well played actually. I kind of was worried for NBC because they used 3 wards, so like they were pretty susceptible to ganks, but like I think Nunu just clears too fast and they were able to see exactly where he was.
Yeah, definitely. So they will be trading Scuttle bot side for top side, and Graves still has his full bot side camps to clear, so I mean he's gonna get that 3-buff start, and they have timers. That's the big thing too. They'll know when the red buff is up.
Oh no, I thought Snowball was going mid.
No.
But yeah, that's an important thing to know, like you said, is the red buff timer because he will know. Well, actually, they'll all know when the red buff's gonna be up, so they can look for another invade and just limit his XP gains even further.
Definitely. Conqueror is bot side again. Oh, are they going to be looking, and they're going to be getting the smoke screen down. The rail will be dashing away, but they're not going to go too aggressive. The wave, there's a large wave pushing up to them. It's a good chance for 0 kills to kind of catch back up and farm, because he is down a wave of CS right now.
And Oriana just used the TP mid lane, which goes against what I was thinking was the best play, which was to mash the teleports, but there's a TP manager Vladimir right now in mid lane. But I guess all blue minions are pushing in right now, so no real chance of a TP gank here for Vladimir.
Yeah.
Maybe Graves is looking for, yeah, they are looking for this here. No flash on
Oh,
Vladimir.
yeah, definitely no flash, but the phase rush should be proc though, but Nunu is nearby.
2v2? I think Conqueror and Kitaro actually win that. Well, yeah, because Volibear's coming down as well. Ward does have TP, but there's no real Ward to TP to. Yeah, it's gonna back off. Call it even.
Oh, here comes the Relda with the dive. There's going to be the headbutt. There's the Pulverize, too. The Rel's going to be able to flash out of there, too. Should be able to get the stun there. And that's already going to be the Ignite going down, too, with the Dark Harvest stack going over to one above, but nothing more. They still have their Summoners.
Yeah, very low host supports. Like it's kind of intense in the bot lane, but they're shaking a little bit. And also to note, bot lane for RDT does have Prio here, and there is a Mountain Drake up. Both junglers are either padding bot side or already there, so.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to be taking the trade, honestly, because if anything happens, if there's a flash engage by the Alistar, you're kind of in a predicament where you could give a first kill over to 0 kills if you're the Rel, so. Vladimir is level 6 now, though, so he does have the pressure in the lane.
Oh, both the junglers just ping the dragon. We're definitely gonna be seeing a fight here.
Oh, there goes another Dark Harvest stack. There goes the stun down, and that's gonna be the Kai'Sa trading back. Nunu's just gonna snowball into mid, so kind of makes it. Yeah.
No fight. I said fight, no fight. Sedge. I want to see fights.
No fights here.
No fights. But wait.
Wait. No fights. No, Conqueror is there though.
Conqueror wants to fight. He has the Ignite. He wants to fight here.
So does Topside apparently. Topside is trading a little bit back and forth too. Already the Volley Bear is just smacking him away with the Bear Claws. And not the bakery kind too. Here comes the Ornhorn coming out too, and that's gonna hit the Volley Bear, but the Volley Bear still has his ultimate down. I don't know if you technically win that trade.
Close as hell, actually.
Oh, and it's gonna tank fight. First blood goes over to Complex.
You know, when he was fighting in the wave with a level disadvantage.
Wait, and the teleport was you. Wait, Half and I accidentally clicked teleport instead of flash.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
that's a tilter if I've ever seen one. Complex said, "Nah, you're not getting the best of me in this game. I'm Apparently the shockwave does go down. I think that's just to clear the minion wave, but oh, and here comes a flash pulverize already too, and the exhaust does go down, and that's gonna be. Can they get the kill onto the Jhin? The Jhin has no heal. The Jhin has no flash. One more auto. Ghost of 0 kills. Does get the first kill of this fight, but here comes a Vladimir with the teleport down. Another teleport is going to be used by the Volley Bear. Can the Grave survive long enough? Oh no, Edge Yao does get the kill too. Here comes the Volley Bear ultimate, and that's going to be the Vladimir. And here comes Nunu with the big snowball. The ultimate does go down too. I don't think you're going to be getting much. Aiden does get the second kill in this extended fight too. And that should be the flash going out from the Kai'Sa. Kitaro can't join. Oh god! And that's going to be the second kill for this Volley Bear, and he's already big boy. Oh, and that's going to be the Volley Bear. Oh, going to be surviving, and that's going to be the Kai'Sa so low. Oh my god, Vladimir was so close. Oh. What above gets the kill with the deadly flourish. Vladimir lives with less than 30 health.
Yeah, if Kai'Sa has her upgraded Q, then he 100% dies there, but unfortunately it's not that far.
Oh my god. Somebody get me a bottle of whiskey or something, because that went hard on that one. Jeez.
That was crazy. So the health bars are crazy low, and that was the teleport diff really from the mid lane. Like
yeah, I mean you're getting a few plates down on the top side, but I mean it's still an even gold trade, but that's a 2-0 Volley Bear, and I don't think you want to fight that if you're half a night, even with some of this gold you got from the platings.
Yeah, you certainly don't, but Vladimir does have 100% kill participation again. Oh no.
What is up with Vlad players and getting 100% KP? Is that a caster curse?
They're just built different. Crazy.
Oh, and that's gonna be the phase rush also proc. Jesus, that Vladimir just get all his health back. That's not fair.
Yeah.
That's not fair. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, you should. Oh, that was so bad. Honestly. Oh, here comes the flash headbutt pulverize too, and that's gonna most likely be a kill for Ghost and Kitaro as they're just gonna get the 4th kill of the match. Okay, so you don't have the shockwave, but you still get a kill. That's a worth. That's worth.
I think that's pretty worth.
That's worth. And you're really close to Lost Chapter. Yeah, that gold gets you closer to the Lost Chapter for your mana items, so.
Yeah, if Oriana gets a little bit ahead, then no shockwaves would do crazy amounts of damage, and the setup from Semifinals with Alistar is like will just
Really
make
good, yeah. They do
that.
clear the dragon as we're seeing the fight on the top side. They should be able to get dragon here. Ooh.
Almost. I've actually stolen a dragon with Deadly Flourish before. It was pretty hype.
LP Bandito has seen me steal Rift Heralds and other buffs and with Ezreal, so I'm pretty sure all junglers are always afraid of those long range AD carries that can just take dragons and objectives from them, and so it's kind of that's why I don't play jungle.
Right? That was just a weird role in and of itself. It's so different than the rest of the game.
Yeah.
But
I click 2 buttons and I go burr.
yeah. Echo jungle is easier because you can just press R. Yeah. But anyway, Rift Herald is up. Second dragon will be the Ocean Drag up in about 4 minutes.
So here's the name of the game for you. Ooh, as we're gonna get the headbutt pulverized, I'm gonna have to wait for the question until later. Alright, it should be fine. So let's see Alistar ultimate down.
No objective up really on the bot side of the map, and actually no objective.
Oh, dang. Okay, just missed the deadly flourish. But you also have the heal from 0 kills, so you would be able to live. Oh, here comes the shockwave as well too, as the Nunu is going to be ganking. That's going to be a double ultimate coming in from the Graves. Or no, from the Vladimir. The Graves is dead though. And that's going to be the ultimate coming out from the Kaisa. That's a killer instinct we were talking about earlier. Here comes the curtain calls, and Shinoli's going to get the second kill of this extended fight across the map. And that's going to be 5-4 in favor of Rubber Ducky team, as the Alistar is going to be looking to commit. Maybe. No, what are you doing? You're running the wrong way. You're running the wrong way. You're running.
Wait.
Oh my God! Does he get out? No,
Yeah.
I think he got tagged. No, he got tagged, and that's gonna go over to Aided. Should have ran down over to the tier 2 tower actually.
I think that he got hit by the deadly.
Wait.
I couldn't see
Oh! That's
is
so close.
happening?
That is so close. What happened?
Yeah,
We missed all that.
What just happened?
What?
Here's 1 HP.
Yeah, Vlad. Get the yakety sack music. Like that's what we need here.
A little interesting there, but no kills for either mid laner in that scuffle at least.
2-0-2, and that's here comes the snowball, and that's the rift going down too. So they should be able to get first tower here. That's gonna be a lot of gold going down onto this bot lane too. What are you doing? Wow, you're stunned up. Wow, I don't know if you lived through this. No, what were you guys doing as 0 kills is gonna go down? Wait, did the Ornn TP as well?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, so I think I know why. Oh wow, sorry, I also might get out.
Wait. Oh, that would have been a beautiful 4-man shockwave right there. Oh, here comes Yornhorn. Can he get the snipe? Oh, ooh, he's got them blue suede shoes. He's running. Oh.
Close.
Well,
okay, so I think I know why Kaisa and Alistar stayed. It's because Orianna was actually coming up through the river, like trying to flank behind them, and I think Ornn saw that as well. But
Shockwave is used. That's not gonna really. That's not a backline killing ult yet.
Yeah, it's
But there's a lot of solo gold going up to that volley bear on the top side though. That's the scary thing.
Yeah, I've seen Volley Bears hard carry games because they have carried my games before, and a fed volley is a very, very scary volley.
And we talked about the Orianna Alistar combo, but what about the Orianna volley bear combo?
Yeah, I actually think about that a lot, or I've been thinking about that a lot. Like, so it goes, the Alistar definitely helps, but like, you shockwave like 3 or 4 enemies, and then jumps in, like, the bear jumps in, right? And then just like, I don't know, that seems disgusting.
Then it becomes a bounce house.
Yeah, exactly. And then you have the Kaisa.
Oh God. But that's going to be a flash over by the top side too, and the Alistar will be using the ultimate down. I don't think you kill here. Ooh, knocks him back onto the turret, does use a Sanguine Pool. Orianna's fine.
A little too close for comfort though. That kind of got me a little nervous for Ori.
Kraken Slayer was completed by 0 kills, so it does have that item to at least shred through the initial tanks. But one above does have the Gale Force with the Serrated Dirk as well.
Okay, so Dragon's coming up in 15 seconds. like both teams like aren't entirely here.
And they right now the vision control is in favor. Oh wait, you missed a ward. Oh, never mind, you got it. Wait, why did you put it right in the center? Oh wait, does it get covered by Dragon or does it get pushed out?
It gets pushed out, but
Yeah, see,
so,
that's
so what I actually do that too when the
Oh,
dragon-
does she? Hold up, I'm gonna have to interrupt you here real quick, and we're gonna be seeing a teleport coming down from the edge, the owl too. Here comes the Horn, and that's gonna be, holy, look at the wombo on that one, and that's gonna be a 3-man shockwave in return. But that's already 2 kills into this extended fight. That's already 3 kills. That's 4 kills, a double kill for the Jin. Edge the Owl is now on a killing spree, and oh, that was just nasty.
these fights by RDT are just something else. Like they're playing.
That's
oh no.
Oh no. No, what are you doing, Kitaro? No!
He got the blue XP though.
He
that's all that
still stole the blue buff. He didn't even get it from the Orianna. He stole it from the Orianna still. He did.
No.
Oh.
Unfortunate for Ori, but these fights, going back to that fight of the dragon, like they're just being played so well by RDT. Like they're not letting Kaisa move really. Like she was chain CC'd into oblivion. She was.
Now you know what. Now you know why Runtato gets his rail banned a lot.
Makes sense. I think Rel actually would have been a really good ban for NBC, but we don't have to talk about what ifs. Right now we're talking about the freaking game. You got it. Rift Herald up in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I don't think if you're NBBC, you go for this at all. Not at this point in the game.
Maybe if you get top tower,
Maybe.
maybe.
Well, you also
Likely not.
did he cancel like 2 auto attacks there? I think he did.
Jen?
Yeah, it looks like he canceled like it looked like he canceled his auto attack as he was trying to get the red buff, and it's like, dude, come on, you can hit it. It's
Got it.
okay. It's not gonna hurt you. It's like when you're trying to learn how to pet a dog for the first time as a kid and you're afraid of it, and your parents tell you, it's okay, you don't have to worry about the dog. It's not gonna bite, but then it's just like some big
Lunch.
dog with like a bunch of like snarly teeth or whatever. And I lied. Apparently, NBBC does go for Rift Heralds.
Interesting. Oh, that was a big initiation CC gone for Rel right now.
Oh yeah. The Volibear does get stunned up. Why are you chasing a Nunu? Complex. Oh wait. Apparently wait, no, he just dies. What are you doing?
Like
There's
that
so many fights going across the screen. I don't even know which one to really go at too. Oh, that's a 3-man shockwave, and then that's just gonna be Rel going down, and we're gonna be getting a trade of 2 for nothing right now. Double kill does go over to 1 above. Oh, good. Flat. No. Wait.
Oh.
No. You know how hard it is to actually hit those kill shots, though?
It is hard. Jin's actually one of my most played ADCs. Actually, is my most played ADC. It's pretty hard. It's not easy. But yeah,
I think
that
it's.
was,
I think it's.
yeah.
If you're in a tight corridor like that, as soon as the Orianna moved up, you can already tell like Orianna was dead to rights.
Yeah, as soon as the curtains were called, probably dead. But yeah, so the fight there was, it looked kind of good for NBC. If it works actually like really well if Complex can one-shot Jin in the backline, but he just can't. He doesn't have damage. He's going tank. He's not going on hit or some crazy AP hybrid thing, whatever. So like without that, they have a front line, which is Alistar, but like once he has his cooldowns down, like there's nothing that he can really like do. Like he's just kind of there. He's a mute shield, and he has no CC, no heal at all. So like that was just gave RDT free reign to roam on or to dive on Kaisa again, and I saw again like she just wasn't able to move, stuck in place.
It is a 6k gold lead. And you have Infernal Dragon. With the Vladimir. With the Jin.
Yeah, and the Vladimir is scaling again or snowballing again. I think the terminating factor of this game will be the Fire Soul, or the Infernal Soul. Even though like I think that RDT can win without it, and I don't think NBBC necessarily wins with it at this point in the game, but it's just like it won't hurt them, obviously. Like you want the Infernal Soul, but like I don't think it's necessary for RDT to have it. Like if they can trade towers or the Baron for an Infernal Drag, then go for it. I think.
I mean, Mailbox's Angels yesterday traded Baron for for Soul and Elder at some points, and they still won the game. So maybe they're just trying to replicate yesterday's game, except this time it's not even a closer gold lead. I mean, this is a 6K gold gap right now. So one above end is playing to his potential, like he was top player of the season. So 7-1-6 right now. So he's doing, I think, better at this minute than he was last game. Last game, it kind of felt like he wasn't really doing much. Oh, this is cheeky.
Interesting. Can they do it fast enough?
Yeah, they do have the whoa, but they're pinging it. No, they're pinging it. Oh, they have to know. They're running full speed ahead away from.
Yeah, that was pretty risky because now they kind of just get Dragon for free. They're on the back foot. They don't have full health bars, and they're not even on the right side of the map. I don't totally agree with that Baron call, only because there was no ward for Orion in the TP2 like anywhere. So
well,
like,
no, you did. You at the you actually did. There's one in that bush as Infernal. Oh no, that's a blue ward in that back bush. So yeah, unless you TP the tower and collapse from there, then that's different too. As we're gonna be seeing a fight going out, breaking out, and that's gonna be Conqueror going down slowly but surely. 80 goes down. 80 gets the kill. 4-1-10 on the Nunu.
I think I don't like calling games like I don't like calling games, especially like when they're this early. But like RDT showed us in the first game that why they're the #1 seed, and they put on a really good show, and like they're kind of doing the same thing here. And if anything that's find out about history, it definitely repeats itself. So. And let's start to get a Baron here. So this might just be like the nail in the coffin. They can just use this to end the game. They have the gold.
The stars are aligned for a rematch of RDT versus Mailbox's Angels.
What seed was Mailbox's Angels?
The #2. So in our first season, we will get the #1 versus the #2 seed in the grand finals. Assuming RDT don't throw.
Yeah, they have all the tools they need to win here, and this is they could win this best of 3 in 2 games, but it just comes down to if they can execute off of this Baron play that they just took. They need 2 more dragons, so I don't think it's gonna go soul distance. I think that they could try to just end right here with Vladimir splitting.
I think next dragon fight, as Oriana is gonna get caught out, and the Nunu just gonna run her down. Oh, there's nothing you can do. The shockwave does nothing, but the ultimate does go down, and the Oriana just lives. But no, not the Graves though. 8-1-7 for the Jhin. Just comes in autos twice. 1-2 and a deadly flourish, and that's a dead Graves.
Yeah, they are. That's a pretty large squad.
Oh wait, I want to look at the top side. Yes, thank you. We're watching top side. This is gonna be juicy. Let's see if the Vladimir can do anything. Is it gonna get CC'd a large amount too? Here comes the ultimate with the Sanguine Pull.
Oh.
And no, it's dead. Maybe dead? Yeah. Shutdown does go over to 0 kills though.
Look at the bot lane. That's exactly what they want. That's what a split pusher wants to do. They want to split the map, and once
that's a double flash. Both flashes were used, so the Rel and the Oriana had to use both of them. Conqueror is kind of running up for no reason. Star Queen Asuna is looking for blood right now. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god! That's a double kill to the Jhin right now too. A triple kill. Can we get the quadra? Give that man a quadra kill. Give it a pentakill. No! Like half a night. We'll steal the pentakill.
Before the top laner.
But the prophecy has been fulfilled. The stars are aligned. A 2-0 in both semis, and this will be the #1 versus the #2 seed in the grand finals. As RDT will slowly has one more kill to take home for the road. It doesn't matter.
No perfect KD.
No, he already died once, so.
Oh, that's true. Wait, I'm dumb.
So that was his second death of the game, but the stars are aligned, and this is it. This is
It's gonna be a fun finals. All right, I think we're ready, enemy.
yeah. We are bring on the winning captain as we are going to be getting aided here. Aided, congrats on the 2-0.
Hey, thanks.
Talk to us a little bit about just a bit about the drafting, because you guys kind of seem to prioritize the Vladimir and the
Mhm.
Rel. I know that Rel is something that Shinoli does play, and he'll probably be hotly contested in the finals too. But what was the Vladimir pick for? Because it's not really.
Yeah. So sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna let you speak.
Vladimir, I think, has been buffed a little bit. And also our mid laner Edge the Owl enjoys playing him. He has a lot of experience on him. So the first Vlad, I think, was kind of more of a experimental, trying to see if it would work. And then the second time around, we felt kind of confident based on the first game that we could do it again. I think the Ornn Vlad combo really kind of gives us late game insurance.
Definitely too. Were you guys surprised that they didn't ban the Vladimir?
I think not banning the Vladimir is probably fine. I mean, there's a lot of other prio stuff to ban. I mean, they did ban our mid. I think like 4 of their first round bans were mid bans. So it's
the Fizz and the Silas. I know are huge Edge Diao picks. But next week, you guys face off against Mailbox's Angels, and it kind of seems like a stars aligned. Like everything was lined up to be an RDT versus MA finals. So what's the thought process going into the second game, or not the second game, but the finals?
Yeah, we're just super happy to be here. It's always like a fun result when you get your first and second seed to the finals through the bracket. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, but we're feeling confident. You know, things are gelling in scrims, and I think it kind of shows. So we're just kind of hoping to keep doing what we're doing.
Anybody you're worried about on Mailbox's Angels?
Yeah, I think they have a bunch of really strong individual players. I know the mid and the jungle are both pretty good. So you know, and we kind of saw the result of that in the semifinal match yesterday. So you know, that's kind of at the top of our mind going into draft thoughts for next week.
Definitely. Aiden, do you have any questions?
I do. I have one single question. What were the comms like once Ornn stole the Penta?
yeah, we're considering benching. You know, that's always the joke when someone gets their Penta stole, is you're gonna get benched.
Definitely.
Love to hear it. Well, yeah.
Aiden, we want to thank you for the interview. So we'll see you next week in finals.
Thanks, guys.
All right, let's go ahead and bring on, I believe, 0 kills.
So,
hello, 0 kills. How you doing?
Happy Valentine's Day, am I right?
Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, apparently
They
this
spread
is
the love all over us.
and they
I
took your
enjoyed
money.
my
What?
time.
No, it's okay. So this is what happens during the a Tinder date, right? You just get left on. You just get dumped at the movie theaters or something. I don't know.
Pretty
Like
much,
just-
honestly.
Well, I want to talk a little bit about the drafts too, because you guys really seem to prioritize banning out the mid lane, but you guys didn't ban out the Vladimir in the second game. So, what was the thought process behind just still kind of banning out, you know, the Silas and the Fizz?
Well, the thing about the Vlad is like he wasn't really an issue if we just played a bit better. But game 2 around, he just played around his team more this often.
What were
So
the
he
co-
was
what,
able to have a free game.
what were the comms like in game? From game 1 to game 2, what were comms?
Game 1, we gotta focus this Vlad. We gotta ult him. We're alting the Ornn. We gotta kill him. We're focusing the Rel Ornn. But I don't know. We had our comeback game 1 until we entered it. But man, I don't know.
Yeah. Aiden, any questions?
well, it's certainly not the way that you probably wanted to go out.
Definitely not.
Fair. But I think I hope at least that we're gonna see more of MVC next season. And yeah, it was a fun to watch series. Thanks for putting on that.
I'm probably gonna be teamless. So if you're looking for ADC mid top jungle, you know,
Aren't you a captain though?
I probably won't even be a captain. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's gonna happen for season 2. But hey,
Lot
well,
of-
we'll see what happens when we get there, right?
Well, you are putting up your advertisement pretty early, so if anybody wants to pick up a plat AD carry, you know who to call.
Yeah, Hearthstone platform, Callista main.
But we want to thank you for the interview. Congrats on the season though, for reaching all the way to semifinals.
Yeah, we did our best. But yeah,
Definitely.
happy Valentine's Day, am I right?
Yeah,
So,
happy Valentine's Day.
GG.
Oh, nice.
cut off.
Nice. Yeah, way to move on the cutoff. But the big question now, we got the #1 seed Rubber Ducky team versus Mailbox's Angels, and how about our season 1 finals? It's gonna be hyped again.
It's gonna be pretty spicy, and I believe enemy is it a best of 5?
It will
is a
be our
best of 5.
our first and only best of 5. So instead of a best of 3, it will be. Hopefully we can get all 5 games. That would be pretty nice.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to more than just macro play and mechanics. It's gonna come down to which team can keep their head straight in the long run. Because if that goes game 5, that's a lot of League of Legends right there. And so if you gotta keep the mental straight. But we can talk about that more once the game actually comes around, which will be sometime next week. We don't have an exact time yet. But if you have anything else, Nikolai, I'm gonna send it
No,
up.
it looks like I better start trading. I got a game to prepare for next week.
Yes, sir. A spicy one indeed. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting the stream. We hope you enjoyed the super spicy best of 3 here. RDT does take the win over NVC and will be in the finals against Mailbox's Angels. And with that, I bid you adieu.
Awake to my
They do ult in behind the Zyra. Meanwhile, teleport is coming out from Victor. Kaisa flying in with the ultimate. Hecarim using his ultimate now, going in onto the back line. Zyra barely getting out of this, very low. Victor doing a ton of damage. Just going after him, running them down. This Victor is massive right now. Onto Morgana Ezreal. Meanwhile, Hecarim is here on the counter gank, going in onto Jhin. Sack drop very low, forcing his passive. Meanwhile, Jhin does end up going down. Hecarim looking for the double kill, does end up getting it.
Misfortune stays alive.
Oh, that was such a good misfortune.
Oh my
Bruce.
gosh, the bloodbath. Protobell, he just basically moved it to the back line. They're jumping everything on Ornn right now, though. Ooh, hey.
found you.
That was a really good cue to land it and get the Graviton proc.
And that's gonna be Inferno 92 getting the kill.
Here comes the freaking bug. Everyone is so freaking low. Oh my god, and just an absolute wipe.
Is he? No! Jacob's gonna be able to get the kill here, and the Misfortune's caught out of position. Here comes the Samir ultimate. That's a double kill. Oh my god!
Yasuo hits the tornado and gets the ultimate onto Ezreal.
Rexing stole the dragon! That's gonna be Ocean Soul going over to on the spot, and the Wukong is gonna get the shutdown. Wukong survives! Are you kidding me? That's gonna be the flashover. That's game!